Hello boys and girls, today we are going to learn how to draw this cute chameleon. We are going to watch a story called A Color of His Own by Leo Leone. We are going to learn about rainbow in the order that the rainbow colors fall. We're going to draw this cute chameleon and let's get started. So first thing that I love to do is I like to put a little piece of paper down, and you can see it has little marks on it, but I'd rather get marks on this than the surface of my desk. We're going to take a piece of white paper. It could be drawing paper. My favorite always to use is the copy paper. You are going to need a pencil, an eraser, my favorite Sharpie markers, and you're going to need some crayons. Crayons are probably best for this. If you have markers, it's fine, but I think the crayons will work perfectly fine. All right, let's get started. So this is what we're going to learn to draw. You watched the cute video already, so you know the little history of a chameleon and how they change colors. And we're gonna learn about the rainbow as we're coloring, okay? So here we go. The first thing that we're going to do on our paper is we wanna kind of find the center. So yes, you could fold it, but we don't really wanna make a crease in our paper. So about the center, we are going to draw a line that is straight down, I would say about 2 inches from the top, and then you're kind of making a right angle, and then from there you're going to just make a curved line. Okay, that's going to be the top of his, or the part of his head. The next thing, we're going to draw a straight line, not all the way to the edge of the paper, and then we're going to draw another half circle curved line to make the body. A circle for the eye. This guy is going to be looking up and into the clouds. We're going to make a straight line and then a spiral for the tongue. Okay, we're going to make two, again, little curved lines that are going to represent his little feet. That's like the simple version of making feet. Next thing, we're going to do his tail. Okay, so the tail is again a curved line, just like what we did for the tongue. And come around, and then you're gonna start again, and you're gonna, what I call, double up that line. So you're just gonna retrace that line, but just standing out a little bit further. There you have his perfect little tail. The next thing we want to do is to do a straight line, which is going to represent him or her on a branch. Okay, so leave a little room underneath the belly so it looks like he's kind of standing. And just go straight across. You don't need a ruler. And again, we're going to double that line. So that means to me that you're just representing that same line, but just moving down a little bit. When you get to one part of another line, we know not to go through that because it's really behind his tail. Okay, so far so good. Next thing that we want to do is we want to represent the colors of the rainbow on his body. So you need this many lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines, which is going to give us 7 shapes, and that would be for our rainbow. So let's see, I'm going to try first with my pencil so I don't want to make a mistake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I know I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I did it with my pencil so I wouldn't make a mistake, and of course I can't erase the marker. Now I'm going to continue about that same spacing on the tail. You don't have to count out however many lines like we did before. You're just going around his tail or her tail, whatever you want to make yours. Okay? Next thing that we're going to be doing is we are going to draw like a branch. Now we're going to draw a leaf off of that one branch, and we'll make another leaf. And I'm using that long line to make the vein that is in the leaf. Okay, if you could fit one over here, that would be great. We are almost done, my friends. Next thing I'm going to just do is a little sun up in the corner here. I want to make those like little triangles. So I first made lines just so I kind of knew where I was going to place those. And there we go. I like to add clouds into mine just to fill up the space. So to make a cloud, a lot of people make clouds, but they don't make them really nice and soft and fluffy. So I will show you. It's kind of like the shape of an upside down U. And sometimes it'll be a regular U, like right now it's a U. All right, nice and soft and fluffy. No straight lines, curved lines. There you go, my friends. I think this chameleon, this one I didn't put eyelashes. I think I'm gonna put some eyelashes. Totally up to you. And I think I'm gonna make a smile on this one. This one didn't have a face, like a smiley face, and I thought it looks kind of cuter with a smile. But I also will have step-by-step instructions. If it's too hard for you to follow me this way, you can always do it with the step-by-step version. All right, so I'm not gonna color this whole thing. You're gonna be able to color, but I do wanna show you how we're gonna start just the color of the rainbow. So these are the colors that you need. And a good way to remember it is Roy G. Biv. Pretend that's a person's name, Roy, and then G and Biv, okay? So R represents red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, which is a very dark blue, and violet, okay? So let's get started. I'm gonna lay out my crayons, red in that order, orange, yellow, green, I'm using like a turquoisey blue, and then the dark blue for the indigo, and then my purple or my violet. All right, here we go. So I want to start. The head, we're going to keep it as a light green, okay? And my box of crayons happen to have a nice, really light green color. And if you have a light green, color his face or his head or her head a light green to get started. Okay, next thing that we want to do, I'm just going to show you the order, and then you're going to go ahead and do all the rest on your own. Red, next would be orange. Try to keep them in that same order when you put your crayon down, because you're going to continue around the tail. So I'm lining them up at the top of my page here. Yellow, green, blue, which is kind of a turquoisey blue. Not everybody has the indigo color, so if you have a light blue, a blue color, make that for this blue. And then the indigo is like a navy color, so that's a darker blue. You want to maybe press a little harder, that would be fine. And the last one is violet or purple. Next thing you want to do is just continue. When you finish with purple at the end of the rainbow, start with the next color, which will be your red, then your orange, and your yellow, green, blue, indigo, which is a dark blue, and then your purple. And then you continue coloring all around your chameleon so that it looks like this. And I like to take a little turquoisey color and go around my clouds just so I don't have to waste a lot of time coloring that whole background in blue. If you want to color it all in blue, go for it. If not, this is just a little simpler way to add a little bit of color. The branch will be green, brown, your leaves will be a green. I chose a darker green than the green that I had for his face. And then you do the sun. And don't forget to sign your name. And there you have it. And again, here are the colors of the rainbow. Roy G. Biv. Pretend that's somebody's name, and that's how you remember the order of the colors of the rainbow. All right, my friends, I can't wait to see your chameleon, whether you made it look like this without eyelashes or you gave a little personality with eyelashes and a mouth. Totally up to you. Have a great rest of your day, and I can't wait to see your chameleon.